Hi guys, this is Ashley with the first podcast for my rebrand channel, Ash Spills the Tea. Before we get into anything, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the rebrand channel, okay? Doja Cat just put out a deluxe album on Friday, and I previously said on my video on Pop-Up Session, make sure you guys subscribe to that channel, that I do believe that Doja Cat is the princess of rap, okay? You know, before I've said she could be the runner-up for the princess of rap, but I've always kind of felt like Doja Cat was the princess of rap, and a lot of fans were not too happy about what I said. People were saying in the comments, oh, she's not a real rapper. She's not lyrical, which is all true. Okay. But here's how I look at it. Doja Cat may not be lyrical. She does rap. You know, they're mostly ABC rhymes or, not lyrics or bars you have to really think about or decipher. But she can rap. Okay. You can't say that she can't rap and listen to Sexy Red and Ice Spice. That's not how things work. You can say Doja Cat is weird. You can say Doja Cat might be racist or anti-black, but you cannot say that she's not talented. Okay? Now, this is what I'm basing the Princess of Rap title for Doja Cat. Okay? I don't feel like there's any other contender. Unfortunately, Ice Spice, I don't feel like she's more talented than Doja Cat. She's more known for, twerking, just like Sexy Red, than her hits. A lot of her top 10s are not solo. It's collaborations. Let's be very clear. And I feel like the Barbs have been bigging up, Ice Spice because Doja Cat turned down Cowgirl. She didn't want to be on the song after she handed her verse in. So I think a lot of Barbs are just upset at Doja Cat. But you cannot deny the talent. Her visuals, 10s. Okay, you can say what you want about Doja Cat, but the visuals are 10s. Okay? She's a diverse artist. She can do pop. She can do rap. She could do an R&B record if she really wanted to. Okay? She could do trap. She's a diverse artist. She also doesn't have to show her body to sell records. Sexy Red, Ice Spice, The City Thoughts, whoever you want to name, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, they got to show their body to sell records. Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj don't got to do that. So that's another reason why I feel like she can be the princess. Now, one thing I will say is that Doja Cat is not super lyrical. Her bars are very basic. Nothing that you really need to decipher. But compared to her peers like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, she's in the lead and she got the stats. She had a top 10 with Agora Hills. She went number 1 with The Town Is Dead. And Scarlet wasn't even that great of an album. She'd be doing 1 billion streams here and there. So I do feel like amongst her peers, she deserves the Princess of Rap title. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, what about JT? JT don't have enough music. Doja Cat got 4 albums. 4! Some of these hoes don't even got 2, i.e. Botch and Bitter. Some of these hoes don't even got 1, i.e. Sweetie. Sweetie still hasn't put out her debut album. So, yes, based on the criteria, I do think that she deserves the Princess of Rap title. And I do feel like out of all the rap girlies right now, she has the most longevity. And that's just what it is. Now, the next thing that I want to briefly discuss, this may not be a long video, but the next thing I definitely want to discuss is the fact that I don't believe, and this might be a very much unpopular opinion, but I do not believe that Queen Bee should help Walmart Beyonce and Preggers or baby mama Holly. Sorry, you may be wondering, why don't you think that she should help her artists that she signed? Well, one, Walmart Beyonce to me doesn't have her own identity. She's struggling. Okay? You know, she's 25 now, 26, and I feel like she still don't know her sound and she's all over the place. I wouldn't help her either. You know, 1 minute you want to be Beyonce, 1 minute you want to be SZA, okay? To me, Walmart Beyonce does not stand out enough amongst her peers when it comes to her music. Her music is not better than Coco Jones, is not better than Victoria Monet. To me, her music not even better than Mariah the Scientist, okay? And Chloe can sing better than Mariah the Scientist and SZA, but her music ain't better. That's just what it is. She's not a great writer musically. So, you know, either she need to borrow some writers that Queen Bee be using, or she need to let the music thing go. So that's why I don't feel like Queen Bee should really help Chloe, because the music that she put out is mediocre in my opinion. There hasn't been really any songs that I feel like, well, this is a hit. Other than that one song, Body Do. I do feel like Body Do was a hit. Okay? The hit that got away. But other than that, I feel like she be putting out mediocre music. No shade. And then another thing is, for Holly, I feel like she got pregnant in her prime. And the only time we talk about Holly, no shade, is when we're talking about her weird-ass relationship with Doodoo Garbage. You know, no shade, but The Color Purple flopped. She was in The Color Purple. Nobody talked about her being in it. Everybody was talking about how Taraji was underpaid. Let's just be real. That's what the main topic of discussion was, that Taraji was underpaid and how black women don't get paid in the industry. Then on top of that, The Little Mermaid didn't do as well as the Barbie film or Oppenheimer. Okay? Let's just be real. It wasn't that big of a hit movie like everybody was trying to make it out to be. I watched The Little Mermaid, and to be quite honest, I thought it was too long. Never wanted to see it again. No shade. But it's a kids movie. And then, you know, on top of that, you know, you see all these other actresses that are able to have relationships in Hollywood, but their career is still the forefront of their image or what they're known for. Like Zendaya. Zendaya's in a relationship with Tom Holland. Obviously, Tom Holland is a better option than Doodoo Garbage. But the point of the matter is, Tom Holland is not a clout chaser like Doodoo Garbage. And he don't be posting hella videos or pictures of Holly trying to get clout, posting YouTube videos but want people to call him a rapper. You know, Tom Holland doesn't do stuff like that. He just lets his work speak for himself. He don't have to use Zendaya for clout. He got his own clout. Doodoo Garbage tries to use Holly to get more mainstream appeal. And I don't care what the Doodoo Garbage Nation has to say. Y'all don't even buy his music. He's a flop. No shade. But the point of the matter is, Holly made her relationship the forefront of her career. And now, the only time Holly gets posted on the blogs, Doodoo Garbage. Doodoo Garbage and Holly went to Disneyland. Doodoo Garbage and Holly did a prank on YouTube. Doodoo Garbage and Holly were seen out at the dentist. That's what people talk about when it comes to Holly. It's never about her music or her film. She just put out a song, get flopped. Nobody talked about it. But every time you see her on social media, people are talking about her relationship. Doodoo Garbage is such a great father. Oh my goodness, I love him so much. Okay, so you love somebody for doing the bare minimum? Aren't you supposed to be a good father? Why do you have to love him for that? I mean, come on now. Like, people are just so fucking weird. So, again, I can understand why Queen Bee probably like, we'll just wait till Blue Ivy gets a little bit older. Because these bitches don't really want it. If you really want it, you would be putting more work in. Chloe's not necessarily lazy, but she just don't think outside the box. She kind of copies from different people like SZA. Even, I hear her copying Willow Smith a little bit. That snippet that she put out a few days ago kind of sound like, you know, something that was already done. I feel like Willow Smith got a similar song to that. So, again, this is why I feel like, no shade, They don't deserve to have Queen B promote them. Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion and Botchin' Bitter. I need to talk about their fake friendship. I think Megan and Cardi B have a fake friendship that they don't want people to know about. I think that they only tolerate each other because they both dislike the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj. Okay? But they really don't mess with each other like that. And you know one thing I noticed? And I didn't talk about it, but Megan Thee Stallion was posting Ariana Grande's new single and album, but she never posted Botchin' Bitter's Dr. Miami record or Botchin' Bitter's Like Trash Freestyle. Now, the Like Trash Freestyle had a Partisan Thorpe writing credit, but Dr. Miami, I didn't see, Partisan Fontaine or Jordan Thorpe in the writing credits. Okay? And so with that being said, I feel like, why would you promote Ariana but not your bestie Botchin' Bitter? Okay? And I feel like Megan Thee Stallion used Botchin' Bitter for what she could get out of her was to get on the charts. But now that she realizes being attached to Cardi B all the time is not really helping her career, she's moving on to the white side. Now she want to be attached to Ariana. Now she want to be attached to Renee Rapp and Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan because she feels like, the black people are not really helping her career. They're not elevating her enough to that mainstream success her and Devil Nation want. And I think she's attaching herself to Glow Stick because Glow Stick just went top 40 with Yell Glow. And she just was taking pictures with the President of the United States. Okay, she was just at the White House. So Glow is getting a lot of attention on her. So Megan's like, maybe I should work with Glow Stick. You know what I'm saying? Because Megan Thee Stallion is a certified opportunist. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. I noticed that Megan likes to attach to people that are hot. If Queen B wasn't still topping the charts, Megan Thee Stallion would be paying her dust. Okay? Let's be very clear. Because Lil' Kim trying to put out the Plant F remix. Y'all remember that? And Megan's team took Lil' Kim's Plant F remix off YouTube. Did Lil' Kim completely dirty. But if Lil' Kim was still popping, she would have kept it up. Or if it was Nicki Minaj, it would have still been on YouTube or probably the streaming platforms. Probably would have made it an official remix. But guess what? Lil' Kim is flopping, so her team took it down. That's how Megan gets down. So, I feel like she's doing the same thing to Botchin' Bitter. I know a lot of people don't see it now, but watch. She might even do another record with Cardi B, but she gonna play it dust. You know what I'm saying? She gonna put the record out. It's not gonna really do well because Bozo's flopped. And then, she's gonna pay Cardi B dust. Now, moving on to Normani. Okay? This is definitely probably gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I think Normani should retire after she puts out her first album. And the reason why I feel like she should retire is because she has trouble putting out music. Okay? There's no way that you should be announcing a single a month or 2 months before it comes out. That's unacceptable. Okay? It took her, 6-7 years to put out her debut album. It's still not out yet, but she claims it's coming in 2024. Motivation, the first single she put out came out in 2018. Okay? So, I feel like she just struggles putting out music. Clearly, she's getting sabotaged. I think that Normani would be a phenomenal influencer or just go into the acting thing. But I just feel like it's going to be a waste of time because I don't think Normani going to sell over 100K first week. No shade. She's not selling over 100K first week. She might do 50. She might do 60. Maybe even 70. But if Doja Cat can't do 100K first week, neither can you. And I just feel like RCA the colorist, they're not really pushing her. So, to me, the comeback marketing for Normani has been lackluster. I think she's still getting sabotaged. And I think that if she was smart, she would just do what Zendaya is doing, the acting thing, and become an influencer. And I think that she would really thrive like that. Plus, ain't she dating a football player? She can be a wag. I mean, why do music if you can just stay home and be a wag and maybe pop out a few kids? You might as well do that, okay? Because the music career thing ain't working. But I do like the fact that she's working with Brandy. I do like that, and I do like the snippet, 159. I've been listening to that snippet nonstop. I think the snippet is fire. Now, I just wanted to add more of my 2 cents on the whole Rmañí and Botchin' Bitter fiasco that happened. Rmañí basically said that, people call him ghetto, but there's people that act ghetto that are not black, and y'all don't really call them out. And he used Cardi B as an example, and Cardi B was offended, okay? Even though I don't believe that Cardi B is black. I've seen pictures of her parents, and I'm sorry, if your mom is 5% black, to me, that really don't count. I'm sorry, because your mom and father don't distinctively look black, okay? Especially the father, okay? But I think Cardi B thinks just because she got like one black uncle, that makes her black. I think that's what she be thinking. But anyway, I get what Rmañí was trying to say. Like I said before, Cardi B don't get treated like black people who are deemed as too ghetto or ratchet in the industry, okay? I.e., Sexy Red, Sukihana, Azealia Banks. One of the main reasons why Azealia Banks is blackballed is because she talks too much and she goes on too many rants. But Cardi B can randomly rant on live. She can call people out. She can drug and rob men, but she not going to get treated like Bill Cosby and Diddy. She went out of her way, and, I have the video, so this is no allegedly. Sorry, Section 8 gang, I have the video on my phone. I could play it. But she has come out and said multiple times how she used to drug and rob men, and she not going to get treated like Diddy or Bill Cosby. Let's be very real. So that is, in fact, the reason why people don't think you're black. If she was black, she would be blackballed from the industry for saying that. Okay? They would be treating her like they treat Azealia Banks. Azealia Banks is blackballed because of her mouth. Dissing Queen Bee, Gaga, Rihanna, Nicki, Russell Crowe, all these people she got beef with. If that was Cardi B don't have to worry about that. So the treatment is different. Even amongst black men, black men prefer Cardi B over Sexy Red. That's evident. Okay? And Sexy Red and Cardi B are one and the same, but Cardi B is deemed as Latina. Okay? She's not as ghetto as Sexy Red amongst the black community. So there is a difference. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Make sure you guys check that out. Link will be in the description. And also subscribe to my Pop Obsession channel as of right now. And have a great day.